Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bug Warrior. In this episode I will show you how to defeat Elzarah, the Cobra Lord, so you can rescue Jado. We need to rescue Jado as he's the only one that can open the path to reach Azmadi, a boss that we will have to deal with later on. Fortunately, this boss shouldn't give you too much trouble, since it is possible to continuously attack him and therefore continue stacking damage, making this fight great when compared to other bosses. However, as any other boss, it's best if you know his attacks in advance, so let's look at them. His first attack, and probably the one that will begin the fight, happens when Elzarah raises his arm and his totem to summon multiple arms made of sand that will slam at you. They seem to appear wherever you are standing, so dodge to the sides or move back as soon as you see them. At his second attack, he will do a 360 turn and point at the ground at the end. This will create multiple volcano eruptions that will last for a few seconds. The third attack, Elzarah will summon multiple skeletal cobras to fight for him. They don't have a lot of life, so they die fast. However, he can keep summoning them, so if you don't deal with them fast, you can find yourself surrounded by these minions very quickly. Do dispose of them as soon as you see them appear. For his fourth attack, he will summon sand tornadoes that move around the arena. This boss reminds me of Yamanra a lot. Anyhow, the tornadoes move slow, however, when combined with other attacks, they can be quite deadly, as you can get hit by them easy. His fifth attack happens when he creates multiple spheres of what seem to be obsidian shards. They also move slow around the arena, however, if they hit you, they deal a lot of damage. Same as with the tornadoes, they are dangerous when combined with other attacks. For his sixth and final attack, he will summon sand spheres. The difference with the obsidian ones is that these spheres can follow you. The good news is that they also move slow, so stay on the move and you should be fine. Now that you know all of Elzarah's attacks, there are only two things you need to do in order to succeed. The first one is to keep moving, as you can see, and never stop. His attacks by themselves aren't that terrible, however, unlike other bosses, he can quickly cover the arena with all of his attacks, making things quite chaotic very fast. The other word of advice is to don't stop stacking damage. This is the tricky part since you have to keep moving as mentioned. But the good thing is that Elzarah doesn't move much. He actually stays at the middle of the arena almost the whole time, meaning that any split second you've got to counterattack is almost guaranteed that you will hit him. So continue doing this, focus, and if all goes well, this fight shouldn't last too long. So there you have it. I think this boss was well done. It also adds to the lore and ranks of the Serpent Clan, so all in all, an interesting fight. Please let me know what you think of Elzarah in the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.